So let's make our way to a seated position. Either on a cushion or if you've got a bolster, you could sit astride your bolster. Oh, that was a hot one last night. Let's just take a few moments to arrive, and we're not used to it, are we? One stuffy hot night and we're exhausted the next morning. All right, so let's raise the arms, take them up above your head. And exhale, bring the arms back down. And just getting in touch with our breath. Breathing in, lifting the arms. And breathing out, bringing the arms down. Yeah, connecting movement and breath. Breathing in, making the movement last as long as your breath. There at the top. Exhale. Yeah, starting to hear and to feel your breath. That slight restriction in your throat, it's going to allow the breath to lengthen, to slow down. Exhaling. Nice. Immediately activating the nervous system to cool down. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's take the left hand down. Raise your right arm up and over. Sweeping the arm up, you'll take the left arm over. One more time, down to the left side. And over to the right. And then come back to the center. Let's bring the hands on the shoulders and circle the elbows. Just starting to check in with ourselves to notice how we're doing, how the body feels. Are we carrying stress and baggage with us from the weekend? Let's see if we can loosen some of that and let go so that we can be a little freer for the weekend. Let's keep the elbows lifted where they are. Fingertips just sliding down the shoulder blades. Nice. And then lower the elbows and open the hands. Let them rest on your lap. Perhaps you'd be more comfortable to rest the hands one on top of the other in your lap, like a little basket. Just depends on your seated position. For me, it's more comfortable on my knees. And then the elbows can rest and the shoulders can start to loosen and melt. You can close your eyes now. Take a deep breath in through the nose and let it out your mouth. And then allow a natural breath. Just as you start to take your awareness down to the ground, to the floor upon which you are sat. And notice any obvious sense of physical being. Perhaps, as we've already brought some movement into the body, you're aware of some energy, some heat or pulsing, some awareness of flow, vibrancy. Start to take your attention to the sound of your breath. And then open your eyes. You can move your position if you like. We're just going to spend another few moments here in seated to practice some pranayama. So we're going to practice alternate nostril breathing. So we use the right hand to close the nostrils. Yeah, rearrange your legs if you like. Even stretch your legs out in front of you. Put something behind you so that you're not distracted by being uncomfortable. Yeah, raising the right hand up towards your nose now, shoulders relaxed, spine is tall. Take a breath in through both nostrils. Close the right side and exhale left. Breathe in left side, relax the abdomen. And then close both sides, hold. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4. Breath in right, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in left, relax the abdomen, relax the shoulders, and hold. Reach both nostrils and notice this gap. Exhale right, nice and smooth. Nothing is rushed. Breathing in through that right side, in, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in right, very calm. And hold. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4. Breath in right, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Breathing out for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just one more round on your own. And resting your hand at the end of that exhale. Gently blinking your eyes open. Yeah. And let's move the legs out now. Come away from your cushion. Knees bent. Let's lean them from side to side. Start bringing some movement into the body now. Such a nice way to start practice with some pranayama. Just brings you closer to this present moment. We're always thinking and moving about doing things in the future. There's nothing wrong with planning, but it's nice to actually be here sometimes. All right, stretch the left leg out, bend the right knee and let that knee drop out to the side. And let's start to work our way down towards the foot. Tapping. Breathing, of course. And then pausing there, bring your hands onto your leg. And as you breathe in, slide them up towards the knee and look over your foot. And exhale, sliding forward and look down to the knee. We'll do that again, breathing in and breathing out. And this time as you breathe in, slide the hands all the way up and reach them up. As you exhale, we're going to twist to the left. So bring your right hand on the knee, on the outside of your left knee, and take your left hand behind you. Lovely. And then bring that arm all the way back again and place it on the inside of your knee. Breathing in, lift that arm up and over to the right. Good. Bring that arm up and over again, over to the left. Reach the left arm up. Twisting. Bring that arm back. Nice. Last time, over to the right side. And then back. Both hands on the knee, sliding forward once more, squaring up the shoulders. And breathing in, come back to center. Let's place that right foot flat now. Take your hands behind you, roll the shoulders back. Breathing in, we lift the hips. And breathing out, you can release. Good. Lifting. Lowering. Lift. And lower. One more time. All right, stretch both legs out now. Sweep the arms forward and up. And then lean back. Bring the arms in front. Yeah, breathing in to lift. Exhale, lean back. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Let's reach forward now. Fold forward, tapping the toes, tapping your shins, wherever your hands may lie. And then raise your arms again. Let's bring them down. Bend the left knee, take that knee out to the side. Don't forget you can prop yourself up on a cushion or a block here. The hamstrings are really tight. If you find it really hard to sit up tall, you might be a little bit leaning back like that. Try sitting yourself elevated on the corner of the cushion or your block. All right, alternate your hands to your toes. Well, there, next, place both hands onto the shin. Breathing in, lifting up, looking over the toes. And breath out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Breath in. Come all the way up and lift your arms. And we twist to the right. So bring the left hand across. Right hand touches down. Bring that arm back up and over. And raise the left arm up. Sit tall in your spine, working your core, strengthening your back. Bringing the arm all the way over. So it lands on the outside of the knee. Raising the right arm over. And back. Last time. Left arm lifts. And returns. Crossing the wrists over, sliding forward. And breathing in, come back. So place that foot flat now. Take your hands behind you. I want you to take a breath in first here. And as you exhale, we're going to lift the seat. Put your right toes down. Inhale, release. Exhale, lifting. And inhale. Exhale. In. And one more. And in. Nice. Slide both legs out. Give them a little shake. Breathing in, lift your arms. And then exhale, lean back. Raise your left arm up high. Bring that back. Raise your right arm. Take your left arm out to the side. Keep looking in front. Bring that hand back. Quickly over to the right side. Hold on to your core. Bring that arm back. Lift up nice and high. And exhale, fold forward. Breathing in, raise your arms. Breathing out, leaning back. Now we're going to reach across with the right arm over to the left. And then over to the right. Keep switching your arms with the right arm now and the left. Good. One more time. Right and left. Lovely. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, unroll. Bend your knees. And we're going to lay back. Rest your spine. Anchor your hips. Bit of space between your feet. Breathing in, lift your arms up and over. Oh. All right, and then bring the arms all the way back down again. Bring the knees into your chest. And one hand on each knee, we circle them away from each other. And then the other way, in towards each other. Nice. Raise the feet a little higher and circle the feet, and then lift the arms as well. You can circle the hands. Oh, lots of clicks. Change direction. All right, and then just bring the right knee into your chest, slide the left leg away. Exchange. 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 And exchange. Good. Placing your feet down, your arms by your side. We'll lift to bridge pose on the exhale. Raising the hips. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale. Exhale, lifting. Hold here, but squeeze the knees together. Little squeezes here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower the spine down and bring the knees into your chest. Okay. Let's place the hands behind the head and bring your knees towards you. You're going to stretch the legs up. And as you exhale, lift your head and try to keep your legs elevated as they were and press the abdomen back towards your spine. We're going to crisscross the legs, scissors, keeping the elbows wide, looking up towards your toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet together. Release your head. Bring your feet down. If you've got your weights there, I forgot to mention, we'll do a couple with weights. If you've got a small dumbbell, a manageable weight, but you're going to place it on the pelvis just for a little bit more weight there to lift. So as you exhale, raising the hips. Inhale, release. If you don't have a weight, don't worry. A water bottle is good, but otherwise don't leave the mat. Just carry on working. Exhale, lift. In. Exhale. And in. Exhale. And then little pulses here, not coming all the way down. 3, 2, and 1. And then release. And you're going to bring the knees into your chest and then stretch the arms up above. So just move them slightly forward away from your face. Stretch the legs up and we're going to lift the head as well. Again, plug the abdomen back towards your spine and lower the left leg down. So you don't need to bring it all the way down. About halfway. Keep looking up. Splintering the legs. If you want to work harder, lower the leg all the way down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bend the knees, rest your head. Let me just see here. Yeah, okay, so one more using the weight. Take the arms behind you and you're holding onto the weight behind. So please make sure that you've chosen a weight that you can manage to raise over your head without straining your arms, your shoulders, your back. Okay, so we're going to bring the arms over and draw the knees into your chest. Raise your head towards them. Place the feet down. Keep your arms there where they are and raise your hips to bridge. Lower the seat. Exhale, hug your belly in, lifting the arms over, crunching in. Place the feet down, arms over. Exhale, lift. Let's do 3 more of these. Exhale. In. Exhale, lift to bridge. Inhale. Exhale, lift to crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, low down. Exhale, lifting. Good. And then you can release and leave the weight there behind you if it's going to stay where it is. Bring your arms down. Let's rock ourselves up to a seated position. So cross your ankles, hands on the knees, lift your head and rock yourself up. Okay, let's turn around, come to hands and knees. Whew. I need a fan. All right, take some cat-cow. Arms are straight, both ways. Inhale, the belly down to the floor, and exhale, hugging in, stretching the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. One more. In. And exhale. And then come back to flat. Tuck your toes under. We'll lift the knees and push back. So your chest is closer to the thighs. The shoulders are further away from the wrists. And look at your knees. And we're going to start to lift the hips and stretch out the legs for downward facing dog. Lovely. Take a nice deep breath in here. Lift up high onto the toes. High, high, high. And then down to the heels. Good. Bend your knees all the way down to your mat. And then slide the left leg behind you. And lift. We're going to exhale, tuck the knee into the center. Stretch it back. Over to the left. And back. And then across to the right. And back. And if you tap your toes down here and lift, we can repeat that sequence. Into the center. And back. Over to the left elbow. Lift it high and it's on the outside of the elbow. And stretch back. We go across to the right. And back. Lovely. Now drop your toes down and bring the right elbow down on a slight angle so you've got good steadiness there. And we're going to circle the left knee. That's it. With the whole leg really, but just keep the knee a little bit bent. Opening big circles. Strengthening. Strengthening the glutes, but also inviting some movement and opening and more freedom in the hip. All right, let's remain there, the knee at the highest point, and flex your foot. Drive the heel over towards the right, like you're trying to reach over to the right. Little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring that knee down. Lovely. Come onto your hands, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. If you look forward and move your hands a little further forward, we can come to plank pose. Move the shoulders over the wrists, the legs straight, hug in the abdomen, nice and strong in your legs. And just bring the right knee down, lift the left leg, bring that down, stretch the right leg back, lower the left knee, raise that leg, and then bring both knees down. Move the hips to the heels, lower the elbows, bring your palms together. Just take a pause. And then lift your head and return onto your hands. Let's go on the other side now, stretching the right leg back. And lift. Exhale, tuck into the center. And back. Across to the right. And back. Across to the left. And back. Toes tap. Then lift. And into the center again. Stretch it back. Nice control. Smooth movements. Over to the right. Lift the knee high. Stretch back. Across to the left. And back. Tap the toes down and lower the left elbow. Circle that right knee. And then pausing here at the top, flex your foot, squeeze the glute. You're driving the foot over to the left. 3, 2, 1. And then release. Bring the knee down. Pop yourself back up onto both hands. Stretch your left leg back, stretch your right leg back. And then walk the left toes in a little and the right toes, the knees are off the ground. Stretch the left leg back and the right leg back. Down facing dog. Oh. Yeah, take a nice deep breath in and a big sigh out. Ah. And then look forward and let's walk to the front of the mat now. And roll your spine standing. So let's prepare ourselves. Bring a block to the front of your mat. I just have a sip. Stay hydrated. So just bring it to the front of your mat, not using it yet. Quite yet. Breathing in, lift your arms. Bring the palms together and take a fold forward. Hands onto the shins, half lift, knees are soft, arms are straight. Then bend your knees, we'll take chair pose. Bring the arms in front. That's it, toes connected, outer edges of the feet connected, heels connected, and we're going to bounce. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms down, circle them up, looking straight ahead, soften the shoulders, and lift the heels. Lower the arms down and bring the heels down. Now, just as you are, lift all the toes. Lift all the toes off your mat. You can take a look down, check that they're doing what they should be doing, even the little toes. Then look forward and place all of the toes down. And you can feel they're probably a little bit more splayed. Good. Just lift the heels. Keep your eyes steady ahead of you. Can you raise your arms above your head? Bring the palms together and bend the elbows. Then slowly lower the heels. Good. You're going to take the weight onto the right side. Lift your left knee. Take the foot off the ground. Yes. Step back for a warrior one position. Lift the arms. Still facing to the top of your mat. As you exhale, you're going to hinge forward and bring your arms down behind you. Breathing in, lift. And breath out. Hinge forward. Breathing in. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. feeling and hearing the breath at the back of your throat. Good, and then bring your arms down and we're going to straighten the front leg. Just encourage the right hip back ever so slightly so that your hands are level on your hips. And then as you exhale, we're going to take the elbows back a little bit and fold forward. Keeping the legs straight if possible. If the front leg is too rigid, if it feels painful, then have a little bend, a little softness in that front knee. Root down in your heels, strong in your thighs, elbows back. Lovely. Bend your front knee again, sweep the arms forward, lift up, bring the hands together. We're going to take a step forward. Release the arms. Raise both toes, sets of toes. Release, lower the toes down, lift up high on the toes, so raising the heels. Calm, steady in your eyes, lifting the arms. Bring the hands in front of your heart. Lower the heels. Just raising the right foot now. Stepping back, warrior one. With your next exhalation, hinge forward. Breathing in, lifting. And breathing out, hinging forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Just one more. And then straighten the front leg and lower your hands onto your hips. That's it. Keep your body upright. Elbows draw back now as you hinge forward. Keep the hips back. Big stretch out for that front leg. Pyramid pose. Keep length in your spine. Lifting the ribs, moving your spine forward through the crown of your head, ahead of you. And then bend the front knee and sweep your arms forward at the same time. The palms come together. Push off the back foot to step forward. That's great. Enjoy a little bit of movement here, exchanging the weight from one side to the other. Open both toes. Down on the heels. Take your seat back for Utkatasana, chair pose. Then bringing the arms down and lifting the heels for drinking bird. Looking down, slightly ahead. Yeah, don't look at your toes, but a little bit further ahead. Bring the heels down, bring your arms out in front. 6 little bounces. We've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the arms, lift them up. Okay, bring your arms down. So we're going to use the block now. Bring your block onto your mat and step your left foot back, warrior one. We're going to use the block now for support for this pyramid pose so that we can deepen it a little bit and then bring in a twist. So the block wants to be in line with your right foot, but a little bit further away. So you've got a bit of space. Okay, we'll start with the front knee bent. In warrior one, we'll take 3 breaths. And then bring the arms down and straighten that front leg. The right hand stays on your hip, but as you hinge forward, well, actually, you could start with that front knee bent. Let's do that. Keep the front knee a little bit bent and lean forward, and just to find your grip on your block. Of course, you can lower the block if you're able to reach the hand down further. Start with it high though, and then straighten the leg out. Root down in the heels. Again, a reminder for the spine here, we want to be moving the spine in the direction of the space in front of you. Take the right arm around your back now. And we're going to start revolving the torso to the right. So peeling the right shoulder back and rotating the spine. Keep rooting down in the heels, strong in your legs, active in your core. And if you wish here, you can unfold the arm and circle it up above. As always, no pressure. You can keep the arm behind your back. Focus on your balance, on the stretch, on the rotation. Bringing the arm back. Bend your front knee. And just move your block there to the front of your mat, out of the way. Lifting your arms. Take a big step forward. How's that right thigh? The right buttock. All right, we're going to take the weight on the left and lift your right knee. Let's grab underneath or over the shin. Whoop. Balance not so great today. All right, and then take the foot behind you, grab hold of the foot, bring the heel to the buttock. Maybe both hands. Ah, that feels good. And then release. Okay. So step back with the right foot now. Position your block. So incidentally, when we practice this more, or if you want to practice it at home as well on your own, by bringing the block closer to your foot, you're narrowing the fence, aren't you? So you'll be working harder. You'll be challenged a little bit more to find balance if your block is closer. And there's also the possibility of taking the block onto the outside of your foot. Okay, so we've started at a wide point here, but just saying, you could bring it a little bit closer to your foot for more challenge. Warrior one. 3 breaths. No rush. Be here now. Steady and balanced. Strong. Calm. And bring the arms down. And keep the front knee bent as you hinge forward. Place your hand on your block. Start to straighten the front leg. And get that sense of length. Yeah. Hips, tailbone moving back behind you. lengthening. I just sort of like naturally want to draw that left hip back. And then take that arm around the back. And maybe starting to rotate. So rotating above the hips, so keeping the hips there, but rotating the ribs. And then unfolding the arm. I quite like to give it a circle. So when I took it out of my back, I dropped it down, moved it forward and up. It's really nice to open the shoulder. Keep rooting the back heel, rotating, lifting your gaze. And then lowering that arm. Bend your front knee, moving your block. Oh. Inhale, warrior one. Want to take that step forward yet? Take a step now. Take the weight on the right foot. Lift your knee. And take the foot behind you. Try and keep the tailbone smooth down so you're not sticking your bum out. Shoulders back. Jaw relaxed. Let's release the foot. All right, so turn sideways on your mat so that you are long on your mat, wide. I don't know what that means for you with the direction of the screen, but yeah. And maybe have your block in front of you. If you need it, you can grab it. So legs nice and wide now. Feet facing forward. That's it, and we'll fold forward, sliding the hands down the backs of the legs. All the way down as far as they will go. If you can pick up your big toes, then do so with the elbows out to the side. Mm. Release your toes, your feet, your ankles, wherever you are, and bring your right hand in front of you, just off your mat. If you need to use your block, you can place your hand on your block if you're not reaching the floor. And we'll take the the left arm up. And then exchange. Again, switching hands. And again. And then bring that hand down. Lovely. So let's walk the hands over to the top of your mat so that you can step back and bring your knees down and take them wide. Bring the big toes together and sit back into a wide knee child's pose. As you raise your head, just start to move your body forward. Come on your elbows first of all. Slink yourself out into a Sphinx pose. Yeah, now the legs to settle and your hips. And then lay yourself down, completely resting your head on your hands. Yeah, bend your knees and sway the feet from side to side. And let them rest. And slide the left knee and foot off your mat to the side. So half frog pose. Remember to move the foot as well, not just the knee. Just to explore the difference there. If you keep your foot close on your mat, you're kind of holding onto the hip. If you slide the foot further away, there's a little bit more give. Just feels like there's a little bit more undoing. Enjoy the feeling of being on your front. It's an opportunity to feel the support of the ground beneath you. To allow the ground to hold you. Let's slide that leg in. And take the right leg out. And you can turn your head as well. Just notice that with every exhalation, the body is resting a little deeper. This increasing sense of letting go with every exhale. From here, you can slide that leg out and then just not making too much fuss, but lay yourself over, just roll over, it doesn't matter which direction you're in. And make your way to Savasana, our relaxation pose. You can stretch your legs out if it feels better for your back. To have them bent, then allow them to be bent with the feet wide and the knees leaning in together like a tent. And now the arms to rest away from the body. And bring this sense of taking up space, of being spacious and expansive. Allowing the whole body to relax. From muscles that don't need to be active to switch off. And resting. Awareness of the gaps and the pauses in between the breath. I'm going to invite you to remain here as long as you want. If you wish to bring your practice to a close now with me, just bring a few movements back into your hands and your feet. The awareness of your body, of your senses, noticing sounds around you. And then rolling onto one side. Using your hands to bring yourself back into your seated position. Coming back into your body, back into this space, back into your day. Bring your hands together. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have a lovely weekend. Namaste.